This is the Tactical Muffin Top. Muffin Top, Muffin Top. Late night evening stroll. Got a chance. Weather's good. Go do a walk. I trying out a new little bag that I got when I was in Florida for a little off-body carry. So that way when I'm in shorts or whatever, trying it out for an option. You guys will get a further review on it. I wanted to get a evening under its belt or two. What up, Justin B? You got a link, brother. I don't know, man. I just noticed that I'm more tired right now. I don't know if it's the time of year. I know I've been eating more junk. So I got to get back to working out again. And I'd like to get a little bit in better physical health and shape and trimmed up a little bit before surgery to help my recovery. And I've been, my time's just been sucked away with family and a sick kid. And I've just been tired. I've been too tired to work out. So I said, I fell asleep after dinner today. And so I told myself I got to work out every day this week, something. And I'm trying to get some projects done around the house and some stuff cleaned up and yard work done and everything set up for winter and all my lights up and stuff before I have surgery so my wife doesn't have to do it. Or have to have somebody else in the mag do it, you know. And I just got my normal stuff that I typically carry back from my trip. Had a family member drive all my stuff back. So I didn't have to check nothing in. So it's nice having my normal tourniquets and flashlights and EDC and stuff. So I asked R if he wanted to go on a walk. He's sick. He's got the shits. Full foot's working. Everybody else, it's kind of a bad time to do it. So I'm just out strolling by myself. So how you doing, Justin B?
I'm doing pretty good. So I got I made my first uploads to the channel today.
Dang.
In the first 5 minutes I got 174 views on my first short.
Oh yeah, bro.
So if
Well,
they
you'll probably pass me if everything goes as normal.
I'm gonna just I strategically didn't make it with any triggering words or anything like that in the name or anything like that. So we'll see. I may
Nice.
run it off. I may run it off the rails once it gets throttled down. I may run it off the rails, but we'll see.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah. Comfortably numb. So when's bonus hole surgery? I don't know. I'm not participating in that. It's within the next. It's within the next 2 weeks. So I could have just been lazy tonight and sat on my ass and played video games and stuff. And I got to rearrange my pack to go back to our normal get home pack because I upped quite a bit of calories and stuff in it and doubled up knives and doubled up extra belts and stuff for people that wouldn't have had that stuff on hand. So I got to pare all that stuff back down. So that way my Florida bug out rig, that was pretty much all I had at that location. So I had about a month's worth of food for 6 people in it. And I don't need that anymore. So I got to go through and put winter stuff in it and rotate stuff around,
I was just gonna say downsize and add winter into it.
Yeah. So space blanket, hand warmers, and rechargeable hand warmers. And then in the winter, I do a foldable solar panel in case you're stuck in your car. You can charge your phone and stuff. I got an Anchor 60 watt that I like to keep.
Does the Anchor 60 watt work out pretty good for you?
It's pretty good, except for the only issue I've had with it is in the summertime. If I set it out in the sun, its little internal battery pack gets too hot and won't charge anything, and it'll show you. It'll like have a red ring on it.
It'll tell you it's too damn hot.
Yeah, it works good. Like if you put it up in like your window of your camper or your house or whatever, you can charge batteries and stuff pretty passively. I do that a lot, like flashlights and shit. But
Yeah, that was what I was wondering about with the lower wattage stuff. With the lower is if they can handle heat because it's usually pretty damn fucking spicy where I live.
yeah, it works good enough. What up, Gen X Gemini? I think I got to snipe that one off sale. I've had that one for a lot of years. I'm sure the foldable, and that was back when like Anchor was the best backpack panel too. I mean, I've had that for probably 5 or 6 years now, so I'm sure they've gotten a little better. I kind of wanted to test drive. They have a 60 or 65 watt at Harbor Freight just to do a kind of a side by side and see how they stack up to each other.
Well, yeah, and the worst thing that happens is with Harbor Freight, if you don't like it and it's complete crap, you take it back, get store credit for it.
Right.
But
Yeah.
I've been seeing a couple of like 200 waters and stuff like that that go on sale pretty regularly on Amazon for, you know, like 100 something bucks. So
Yeah. Yeah. I'll get a bigger one of these days. And as somebody who's newer into prepping in my mag, they've been a newer addition, and they're going balls to the walls and stacking the food. Uh, they're like, okay, what should I buy? What should I buy? I'm like, okay, calm down. Let's just go through the stuff that you have because they're a hunter and all this
yeah,
stuff. I'm like, look, you already have half the crap that you just thought about going out and buying. You just need to look at it in a different light. It's not only a hunting knife, right? It's not only hunting camo. It's not only a hunting backpack. You don't need to go buy a bug out bag.
yeah, you got shit that you can already use.
Yeah, they're like, well, I'm worried about like no power in the winter. And then I go through and I pull out like all their spare blankets with them. I'm like, well, that's a pretty good stack of blankets. So you got a pretty good baseline covered. And then I was showing them like rechargeable hand warmers and regular hand warmers and
Yeah, if you're low on heat, you tarp up your fucking room, you lay all your blankets down on the fucking floor, shit like that. You sit pretty fucking cozy.
yeah, they're like, well, what do we do if we don't have power and it's winter? I'm like, you got a tent, right? I'm like, yeah. I'll take all your towels and blankets and stack it up and around and in it with your sleeping bag in it, and then put mylar blankets all the way around the walls of your room. Tack up freaking blankets up on the windows and stuff. Run this little space heater in here. It'll burn you out.
Yeah.
You will survive. They're like, oh, I'm like, yeah, and you have all that stuff. So they're
Yeah.
like, okay, they're not as worried about it.
Yeah, focus it in a little bit more of a practical manner, like
Yeah,
stacking more fuel, stacking.
yeah. And he's like, oh, well, he's like, I've been buying up ammo here and there and the other. I'm like, okay, calm down. Trust me, we have enough ammo for you. I'm like, you go balls to walls on ammo. And then I kind of went through my baseline loadout for Golden 5 ammo capacities, and it made a lot of sense to him. He had most of the hunting stuff very well situated. So
Yeah, you're gonna need a few other things, especially if you live where it's somewhere cold before ammo. Like, guess what? If it's freezing cold outside, ain't nobody gonna come try to fucking break into your house.
yeah, well, I mean, yeah, but regardless, like they'd be with Muffin Top when that stuff goes down, so they'd be okay.
Hmm.
So I was like, okay. They're like, oh man, I want to stack so much food so fast. I was like, calm down. Think about everybody that's going to be in your bug out and get a 20-pound sack of rice for everybody you think's going to be there. I'm like, do that over a couple months, then get a sack of pinto beans and a sack of black beans for everybody. I was like, then get 4 things of oatmeal for everybody and instant mashed potatoes and pancake mix, and then get 4 big old boxes of mac and cheese for everybody. And I was like, then get 4, 6 things of spaghetti and sauce, Alfredo sauce, whatever you like. I was like, and then step back and look at how much food that is. Okay. Now you need water. So I was like, look at these juice jugs. I don't do milk jugs. Do the juice jugs. Wash them out. Let them dry. Reuse them. I was like, there you go. You're already stacking water for free. You already paid for this implement. I was like, now stack juice because you're going to need the vitamins in the winter, right? And then I was like, now stack cocoa mix. Make it happy. You stack some spices, some taco seasoning, some ranch powder, some, I don't know, McCormick's freaking grilling, like whatever you like for seasoning. Get some chicken bouillon, get some beef bouillon. And I was like, all right, now check this out. All right, now you got that. And guess what? Winter's coming. Okay, get you a big old thing of Tang. It's got 100% of your daily dose of vitamin C. And then get you a thing of Gatorade for the summer. And then when you get all that, do it again.
You know what? I'm glad that you brought up that Tang thing a long time ago because I found out that's the trick to making really good fucking orange chicken is Tang.
I like that.
If you didn't know that, type that into YouTube and watch a couple shorts. You're gonna freaking be eating some really good fucking orange chicken.
All right, I'm gonna check that out because the boy
It's
and
cheap as shit.
the all right, working and lurking, Gen X. Nice. Set up a tent in your living room. Yep. I like a smaller room. Usually living rooms are larger. A bedroom's pretty good. Usually a master bedroom you can house the whole family.
You still got access to the to the restroom and everything like that.
I'm
That's what I do.
like, look at this. I typed in their phone to Amazon. It's like, buy this water bob. It's $20. And they're like, what's that? I'm like, it's about 100 gallons of water. And they're like, okay, okay. I'm like, yeah, look, you don't even have to have all the room for it. You just put it up in the closet right here, and you never have to worry about it unless you think we're gonna have water issue. Then you fill it up. And they're like, wow, okay. I'm
I
like,
love those tub bladders.
yeah. I'm like, now you're not worried anymore, right? They're like, yeah. I'm like, cool. Now you stack like 1 gallons and 5 gallons, and I kind of showed them like the jugs I like that stack, little 8 gallon ones. I like those. But
They
I'm like,
stack up really nice.
this, if you got to bug out, you got to load all this in the back of your truck. So I'm like, then you have to be physically fit enough to do it. So I'm like, work it into your weekly schedule of where you just walk around with some of this stuff, like walk around with a tote, walk around with 2 of these water deals, and then like you'll get a workout in, and then you'll know that you can move it all. And I was like, once a month, just time yourself and load the back of your truck. Then you know, if you need an hour, you need an hour, but you got a lot of stuff to go with, you know. I don't know.
That is one thing I absolutely do not ever want to have to transport is water
Yeah,
because that shit takes up. It's heavy.
yeah. Um, we got a well, and we got 55-gallon drums, empty and filled. But if it were to pop off, we have a substantial amount of empty 50s. So
Yeah, you can
keep
go
it.
get them filled and brought back so you can conserve your own. But
Yeah, that dry pool shock is the best. Is the best for keeping it longevity wise compared to like liquid bleach and stuff.
yeah, because I was looking, what was it when the last when that Big Cat 5 was running around down south? I went through and I looked at my bleach and I was like, holy fuck, a couple of these bottles are expired.
Yeah.
I mean, it does if I want to believe that bleach ever does expire, but
It does. It does. I think it loses potency to the point where it's
oh,
used
that's it.
a certain time frame.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, bring these out for cleaning and doing laundry or whatever.
Put in the back of your toilets, and do a scrub down day in the bathroom, and run some through your washing machine after you run a load, then run a load of vinegar behind it, and you know.
They said won't go to waste.
Yep.
I
Throw it
mean,
in.
but when I think about it, like I probably bought those during the vid. So I
Yeah.
mean, I guess it is about that time for them to start expiring.
Yeah. When
Because
I was going,
everybody was buying all the sprays and everything, and I was like, I ain't spending fucking all that money on the sprays and shit. I'm just gonna buy a couple things of bleach.
yeah, that's what I was gonna bet. When I was going through that pantry the other night late when my ADHD was kicking in. I found a whole bunch of like Lysol spray and disinfectant spray and hand cleaner and stuff. And I was like, oh, geez, I went overboard on COVID. I didn't even know how much crap I left back here from that. Bunch of rubbing alcohol before they changed it to that 78% crap. I got a
Yeah,
bunch
I
of,
still got a bunch of that.
yeah, that 91% is gold because you can run it in an alcohol stove and cook your shit.
Yeah, that's good. And I've even stopped buying. I kind of stopped now that I know they still got them. There's still quite a few places that have them at normal price, but I've been just buying the iodine, the red shit that stains your skin. Was it?
Move my price thing, pump for your well. What? Say another comment. I can't read it comfortably numb. Patriot Warsaw, you want an invite, brother?
Oh, comfortably numb says, "Have you priced a hand pump for your well?"
We have one. We have one out. We actually have two. We use that for the dogs. They're far enough away from the main well. They use the hand pump one.
Lawfully saying ...
Lawfully, you have an invite, buddy. But, yeah, I'm just walking. I don't know. You can feel when your energy level's lower, And I know I hadn't been working out, and I've been feeling good enough since Florida that I could walk better and stuff at the zoos and the aquariums and stuff. But it's probably about time I need to get back to trying some sort of routine.
Yeah, I got oh. I think a lot like ever since, like it changed over, we gained that hour. I'm like, damn, it feels so much later than it is.
I know it's messing with me bad.
It's like this is the reason why it fucking kills us.
It's worse
Literally.
the hour because then you're like in panic mode.
Yeah, and it's like it doesn't really change much for me though. The kids still wake up at ass crack of dawn, so
What up, zombie DG? Lawfully, can you see your link, buddy? Uh,
what's up, Dom?
made some banging. I get the big pork loin at Sam's Club and cut them into thirds. I cut the fat cap off and I fried it in its own grease for a while, and then I flipped it,
Ooh.
some meat on it, and then I cut some thin, uh, like homemade shake and bake with panko crumbs. I baked 6 of them, and then I cubed up the rest. I think I had 3 or 4 pieces. So then I cooked them in that fat cap grease with a little extra butter and some garlic powder and some buck rub seasoning. It's some seasoning I like to put on burgers. And julienned up a jalapeno in there with an onion and sliced that fat cap. It's got a pretty good chunk of crispy fat on it with a little bit of meat. Slice that up into 2 servings. I'll put that on some ramen or some quinoa or something. And then the cubed up, we'll make like a stir fry or something with that, or like throw it on rice-a-roni with a vegetable for a quick meal this week. And then we had the pork chops, and then that'll be lunch for me and the wife tomorrow. So got quite a few meals out of just a little third of a pork loin.
Oh yeah, that sounds like a lot for that.
Yeah, it was good. Cooked a cup and a half of
I
rice. I got rice for a couple days.
I went through the offsite freezer and I found because I went in and I bought one more bird. So I went out and I found an old ass bird in the offsite freezer. Told the teenager, I was like, hey, go get on YouTube for 10 minutes. Go look at some turkey seasonings or whatever. And then go look in the pantry. Slap some stuff on there. You're gonna cook a bird.
Oh yeah.
So oh no, I was like, dude, it's not rocket science. Go watch a couple of videos and come back in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So shit, ain't nobody sick.
Heck yeah.
So then I got the other ones defrosting for the smoker.
Yeah, I gotta pull mine out. I gotta lock down a day I'm doing it yet. I don't know. I got a guy he's missed a pretty good sized buck. He's probably gonna smack that down. I'll be cutting that up for him one of these evenings. So
That's always nice. Cut up a buck and run the smoker at the same time.
Yep, multitasking, baby.
That way you got a whole bunch of shit going on.
Yeah,
All easy. Finally got both these phones working correctly so I can read the damn chat while I'm on chats.
we need to get rid of daylight savings. I agree. There's been a big study on it kills a lot of people. The
It
big part
does.
lose the hour. The stress and the reduction in sleep. Changing your routine's hard on your body. It leads to like heart failure and stuff.
That's why they keep doing it.
I think so. Just another means to control masses. But I'm trying out this little pack. I actually bought it. I think I got it at like a Burlington or something. I've been looking for it, or maybe it was Marshall's. I don't remember. While I was up there in Florida, or over there in Florida rather. And yeah, it was $13. It's working pretty good. It's got a spot for a water bottle. It's got a small pocket up front for like some cash or gum or whatever, and it's got a bigger pocket for like your phone. I got a battery pack in it right now, charging you guys, and it's got a big pocket just close enough for a pew with a holster with a light and a dot. And
I,
outside has a water bottle. It's a little sling pack and cinched up, running it like a chest pack. It works pretty good.
I gotta make a video and kind of play with this backpack that my sister and my mom got together and part of the little get better care package they sent me. I was looking at it a couple hours ago and like it's pretty fucking legit. Like there's a lot of stitching in it. There's a lot of padding. It's thick material. It looked on the shoulder straps. It's got the cross stitching in the hook and loop. So it's like you can like tie shit up in it if you want to, or run hydration through it. The zippers open all the way down to I was like, It's actually really well built,
Nice.
and it's most. I was surprised because the company is just kind of like make funny pew pew joke shirts
Yeah.
and funny pew pew patches, but the fucking backpack's pretty legit. It was $100. Like,
They love you. Yeah, I was kind of looking at this. I was hoping I'd be able to put an Nalgene in it, but it's not. The pocket's not big enough. But like a slim single wall stainless steel one would work fine. But I flip the sling so the water bottle carries down, so the weight sets down, so that way it's always a constant draw for the pew.
mm,
It's working pretty good so far. I have to look at my pedometer, but I think this is around the 2.5, 3 mile mark. So,
what's the temp outside?
it is. Hmm, it is. I don't know if I can
That'd be
look.
like 40s, huh?
It's got to be. Yeah, it's probably around 50s. I don't know. I can't see without getting out of StreamYard on my app.
No, it could be a bit colder than that.
50 somewhere in there. Just rolling around with some jeans and a hoodie. Pretty
Yeah,
nice.
it's gotta be colder than that up there because it's 58 down here.
Yeah, maybe. It has been freezing at night. Maybe it's colder than that. But this is my prime. I love this weather.
Tell you what loves this weather, Kel, man.
Kale. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It almost gets too cold for kale here.
Not here's perfect. I think by this weekend I'm gonna be able to pull some leaves off the bottoms. Make a little snack.
Little snack wrap. Oh yeah. Well, cat, sound off. Have you seen any EBT upheaval where you're at? I have not.
Oh, I don't know if you saw. I posted today. They did say they're gonna release a partial.
I've seen there were forcing states to use emergency funds to assist it. So maybe we won't get the full backlash of it for a while, which is just going to make
Yeah,
it. It's just going to target it around the holiday season when everybody's trying to buy stuff for that.
yeah.
Going to kick the can down the road towards the, everybody's stressed out trying to get all their last minute stuff. Like, oh crap, I forgot the French, or I ran out of cream and mushroom for my casserole, or oh no, I don't have French onions, or oh my god, I'm out of flour, or I'm out of marshmallows for the whatever.
Yeah, like what I did with tonight's little. It basically ended up turning into a little Thanksgiving thing. Was stuffing I got on sale last year. Used a bunch of that. Got more coming in off Amazon from the deals tab. Um, really good at the the hardened onions or whatever.
Yeah, the
Like
French bread
they're
onion.
they're freaking yeah, they're like the Kinder brand or whatever. Fucking that I would never buy at full price, but they were fucking 90 cents. So I was like, hell yeah, I bought them all.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, you've been smashing some deals in there. If you guys are low on stuff for the holiday season, just have it shipped to your door, man.
And and I mean,
I
if
can,
one third of your cans are freaking damaged, take the pictures and send them to Amazon. You're gonna get your money back.
what they're gonna do is they're gonna let you keep whatever's there and
Mm-hmm.
refund you or send you more.
Yep.
So it's a good time. I get those iced energy drinks delivered because they're never in stock, especially in
Oh
quantities
yeah.
like 4 max. So we just buy 3 to 6 of them at a time, different flavors. It's cheap that way.
I just got a bunch of the regular size Gatorade Zeros for like 25 cents a piece.
Oh yeah, man. I love deals. I love getting deals so much.
I'm like, I'll just save those. I'll save those until, when it's hot, when it gets hot down here, and hand those out.
Yeah. When I had that older gentleman overheat on me earlier, this lady from church called me out to help him out. That's I did the powdered Gatorade mix to get his electrolytes boosted, and he took right off. They hadn't drunk nothing all day, and it was hot and humid, and been working outside all day. Didn't think about it. Wasn't hungry at lunch. Usually a pretty good sign that you're not hungry and thirsty at lunch after working out all day. You probably should kick for an hour or two and hydrate back up. He just kept going. Thought he could do back what he used to do when he was a young guy.
You know,
Catches up with you, man.
or if I get like a really big Amazon order coming in one day, you know, make sure I got a couple of cold ones in there for the Amazon guy.
Yeah.
It costs me nothing, keeps him happy, keeps him from tossing my shit around like an asshole. Everyone wins, and it costs me 50 cents.
Yeah, I love that. I love it when it conveniences you and it saves you money at the same time. That's the best. Oh man, it feels good to have the Gen 5 with the dot back in my grasp. I didn't realize how much I was actually training with it until I went to a no dot and I was like, pain in the dick. Like it's almost quicker now, you know what I mean? I had to like think about the iron sights again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's really easy to dry fire practice with it, and that's what I do with all my guns. I dry fire practice the shit out of them, and then
Mhm.
you just get so used to doing it one way.
I
Just
don't see. I'm not at the point yet where I see quite that much of a difference between the dot and no dot when I'm dry firing, unless I do it several times. Then I can, then I'll see the difference.
well, I was
But I think I'm still kind of in the middle, and I need to just make a decision on which one I'm going to go and stick with.
of the
But I
dot.
have, but I have figured out. Well, I will know after the morning. I'm going to the eye doctor. That's going to tell me, like, yeah, dude, you're getting older. Your vision is starting to suck. So I'll just make the executive decision to start carrying with the dot.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, it's just because when I do dry fire, I also do mag swaps. So like try mag swap, throw your dot back on, mag swap, throw your dot back on. You know, when I was in the transition phase where the dot still felt kind of alien, you know, I needed all that muscle memory and repetition, and then it kind of became a crutch. I found when I switched back to irons. So I was just looking for that dot, and I knew,
You're looking for that dot real quick.
it's like as long as the dot's touching my target, I'm good. And then I got a little bit lazy, and I had to go back to lining up sights, and I was a little bit off on the sights, and I'm like, man, see, that's what you don't want to do. So yeah, I started relying on that dot a little too much, I think, but that's the idea, right? Is to be quicker with it. Got somebody else in the back. Yeah, we aren't.
Oh, he wasn't even knocking back there. I would have let you know.
You know it that smack in the middle of dinner cooking, the power goes out, but it didn't stop me. Nope. Set up my solar lights and fired up my pack stove, and away we went. Amen, brother Rip. Oh, real life. Somebody's cooking some meat out here. I can smell it. Can't tell if it's a pork.
Smell the meat.
Somebody's doing an overnight smoke. Smells good. That might be the fat ass in me that can tell that it's either a pork butt or ribs. Probably a pork butt if it's an overnight. Overnight brisket or pork butt, but smells a little sweeter. Most people like their brisket a little bit more savory than sweet.
You like sweet meat?
It's up awkward.
But that just goes to show if people are hungry and you're the one fucking making food, they're gonna fucking smell you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was re-listening to 1 Second After because I finished all my Harry Potter audiobooks, and I got to that point where they're in the starvation period, and two guys stole a pig and were gorging themselves on it. He's like, well, little did they know that hungry men can now smell meat being cooked about 1.5 miles away, and they went up and got them. That's a real thing. That's why.
I think Lawfully's back in the back. It says 3.
Sorry.
There he is.
That's why I think that doing like a lard cap and canning would cut down the. There's a helicopter. They're looking for me.
I'll tell you what, ain't nobody gonna smell my canned hot dogs.
I've been noticing we got an Air Force and a National Guard base. I've been noticing a couple more. They must be practicing some helo rings. Usually they'll do Chinooks with them though. We're in the solo. Maybe it's medical. I don't know why they'd be flying that way though. They should be going to Lincoln. Probably National Guard. Anywho. How you doing, Mr. Waffle?
I'll tell you after chat or another time. I'm here.
What?
Said I'm here.
Yeah, walking. How's the weather your way?
No, I'm not. It's cool.
7810 EUQ. New name for me. How goes it? I'm out walking. It's fine evening. Instead of being lazy and playing video games and sitting on my ass consuming empty calories, I'm gonna burn a few this evening. I have been noticing that since I quit working out on the regular and I kind of slacked on my diet. I've been snacking a lot more at night, and I need to put that. It's just extra calories I got to work off. I don't have the muffin team when I'm on mobile. The battery pack at 73%. I think this battery pack's pretty old. I don't think it's keeping up with the Joneses anymore. We have to get another one. This was my oldest one. This isn't even. I didn't even like this one because it's too heavy to run my thermal. I got a newer one that works a lot nicer. That's about half the weight.
I have a little shitty ass. I like Radio Shack looking ass external charger that I found in the rain while landscaping the first year I moved to Florida, and that thing kicks freaking ass for no reason. Like the port's starting to rust and shit on it, like, but it kicks ass.
Nice. Yeah, this is just a little Walmart Black Web one that I've had it for probably a good 8 years plus. It's probably served its $15 price tag purpose for me.
Like I swear it even says Radio Shack on it, which I know is impossible, but
Yeah,
since
I
I
don't
have it right over here.
think Walmart has Black Web anymore. I think they've got bought out. Now they're like On or something. The ONN.
No, see, son of a bitch, it does say fucking Radio Shack on it.
There you go.
I swear Radio Shack wasn't around anymore though. What year is this? This
What
is old as balls.
seen you in a minute, brother. How you been? Hear that? That's why I carry spray.
I don't hear anything.
About
Guys, is that little puppy?
no, it's not my puppy. I'm a threat for that puppy. Ooh, I hope he's on a leash. He's on a leash. Thank God. He's angry.
Put some sriracha on it.
I got that palm. You know the deal. It's gonna be a bad day for
Yeah,
him.
that's what I meant by sriracha.
Yeah.
Bless him with that hot sauce.
I want to get. Of course, I don't really know how I'm gonna test it because I usually go with expired spray, but I want to try some of that Fox FOXX. That seems to be what LE seems to be switching to. It's supposed to be a lot hotter, and it's a
That's what.
gel. That way, it doesn't. They don't get the back spray.
Oh, down doesn't have back spray on it.
Yeah, like the palm is it's not the gel style, like Saber gel. That's
Mm-hmm.
not hot as palm, but this is a fog. It's the spray.
I
So
don't know
you
what. I
when
don't know which Fox I got recently. It was given. It was given to me a few months ago, but I keep it in the car.
yeah, it's supposed to be pretty good shit. I'd like to get some training with it, but I don't want to spray myself with some in date stuff and not have a good time.
What was that one brand that you were going over a little while back where they had their training units too? The blue ones.
Yeah, but they still have some spray that pops out. So if you get wind, it'll get on you. It'll
Mm,
for everybody who's sprayed, but that's less for the sprayer. It's got pretty good distance. It's kind of like if you imagine wasp spray, how it has a pretty good stream, but they're
yeah.
articulate on the outside of the beam. Kind of same stitch.
You Kim Possible.
Well, I mean, that's why if you've been exposed to it a couple times in your life or so, it won't surprise you as much. Your body won't react so much to it. But
So you'll know how to not overreact.
yeah,
When you get it on you, you'll know, but
yeah,
you
you
won't go.
never freak out as bad. Because I've been direct hit with that shit a couple times, and it fucking yeah.
The best that R and I got hit with was some 2-year expired, some safer, like the pink one for girls. And those are actually like they're targeted for women's sales, but they're really dumb because they're so small. I think they only get like I think it's only like honestly it's like 4 to 6 pumps good before it's pretty much toast. And like that's what you're giving a gal for her. Like you should be selling her some shit that's got at least 10 pumps. You know what I mean? Like a good amount.
Females should be carrying a can of bear spray.
Yeah, fuck that. I don't want to get hit with bear spray. That's 3rd-degree burns in 30 seconds, brother.
Well, I'm not trying to piss off a female with a can of bear spray, so I'm not worried.
I ain't fucking testing that on me. We got some that says it's quote unquote expired, but guess what? It's still in the stack, baby. Just saying. Yeah, we always go and get canister for a person who's not carrying a pew, and I always get one for me because it's civil unrest time. Bear spray. Just saying.
Or even if you see wasp spray on sale.
Yeah.
See what it does to a wasp.
Yeah, wasp spray got some good distance to it, man.
Dude, does like the 50-foot cans or whatever, 25-foot cans, whatever they are.
Yeah. Hit that in somebody's face.
I know
Wasp
I know a guy
drugs.
I know a guy that likes he does some carrying in and out and bank drops and stuff for a couple of local businesses, and his favorite thing is, and I keep telling him how stupid it is, that he likes to walk in and out with a can of bear spray just because it's like he's a fucking idiot. It's
There
like
goes.
he's biting the problem, but it's like, dude, and if you ever have to use that, you're gonna be so fucked.
And he didn't look at me weird, so I guess we're doing okay.
But I usually when his cans get close to expiring, he always gives them to me.
Yeah. That's good. I guess this pack is sheriff approved if they drive past you. Plus.
Yeah, the wasp spray sucks.
Yeah.
Does it?
Got hit with it one time by accident.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Did it touch your face?
But when you need it,
Got me in the eye.
handy.
Holy fuck.
Oh yeah. Service
Had to
time.
lay down on the rail and waterboard me.
You get a wasp nest in a rooftop unit, man. I always had a can in my bag. They're mean. We don't got like yellow jackets like you Southerners, but our wasps are like twice the size. But they don't like horde attack you, but they will follow your ass down a building.
Oh fuck.
Yeah,
That's scary when you're doing ladder work and shit, man.
I know. I've been hit a couple times on a ladder.
You're like, get up, get to the bottom. Get to the bottom.
About 50 of you motherfuckers. You trying to tell me the one straggler still getting me? Oh, somebody's cooking something over here, but that smells like burgers. They must work second shift. Smells good. No, it's not even second shift time. God, this time's change is fucking me up. Feels like 11. Oh, it's 9:40.
There was this young kid. We were trimming up a bunch of palm trees, and every time that we did tree work, I always threw everybody a can of wasp spray.
Yep.
And I come around the corner and I catch this fucking idiot. He's got his lighter in one hand and he's got his can in the other hand. And I was like, "Stop! I know what you're about to do. Don't you're gonna
Yeah.
shoot a fireball into a hat, into a tree that needs to be trimmed, into a palm tree that needs to be trimmed.
Handling, bro.
Just stop. No more ladder work for you. Stay the fuck on the ground. You're punished for the rest of the day."
Man, I didn't even see a for sale sign on this. Somebody's about to make a fuckload of money over here. They're digging 2 basements on this lot. Dang. I'm jealous. They probably just made 500K right there. Hadn't even built the fucking place yet. Wish I had that kind of coin.
I'd like to live in a house with a basement.
3 fucking basements. Holy shit! This guy's about to drop a fucking man. If he's dropping double duplex with basements, this guy can retire. Damn. Go.
Our water table here is so fucking high, you can never have a basement.
That's for you, bro. Come my way. MRE Star sent me a really nice handwritten thank you, like a couple, 2 or 3 paragraphs worth. That was pretty nice of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have to shoot a video and
That's awesome.
proper thank you. But they pretty much rolled me up for the Pink Spoon campaign every year. It was, I could tell they actually watch the videos because they quoted some stuff I said, and they're like, we'll make sure we send you some extra towelettes if we send you a menu item that's a little sloppy. And they're like, we'll make sure we get you some extra squeeze pouches of that cheese and the chili flake. I was like, hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
That's awesome. They actually like your shit. That's awesome.
Yeah, man. I just don't bullshit. I'm just a normal dude slinging it like it is. And I wasn't like being a cuck either. I'm like, oh, this is an 11 out of 10. I think I put one at like a 7 or an 8 and another one at an 8. Like, yeah, it ain't mama's cooking, but it'll make a turd, you know.
Yeah. You get that pink spoon.
Oh, yeah. I got those worked into 2 bags already. Those things are killer.
What's up, ground bird?
What up, Groundbird? Walking. Gotta condition myself for this cold weather. I like to, especially for hunting season, I really like to get out and go with like a hunting pack if I'm gonna go like a long walk, like the 10-miler. That's when you're gonna stop and have lunch on the walking back. And if you're dragging a deer back, you're gonna be toast without some calories.
Try to keep yourself acclimated.
Yeah. Which I don't know how long I'm gonna be out for surgery, but it's probably going to affect some snow removal money on my end. But that's okay, I guess. Hopefully, if it gets me fixed up, I'll be able to do more stuff. So that's more important, the long game.
Yeah, my wife was just asking me today if I'd be interested in helping her coworker's husband. He's getting a little overwhelmed with some pool contracts, and I was like, I'll tell you what, I'll do them a favor. I can get them about 10 more pool contracts, and then they can just pay me,
There you go.
and they can hire somebody full time.
That'd be good. Be the middleman again, make a little coin, give them some more business.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nothing
A
wrong with
little
that.
$100 a week for freaking not having to do shit.
Yeah, that's the money shot right there. Lawfully must be tired over there.
Yeah.
Sorry, buddy. You don't have to be here. You can go to bed. I'm just exercising when it fits in my schedule, man.
I understand. You're good. Really then. You'll have a good night.
Yours well, awfully.
See you, buddy.
Be good.
Have a better day tomorrow, brother.
Oh, he just said I'm getting tired. Gonna hit the hay. Yeah, go. It's more important than hanging with me, man. I've been doing a lot more streams lately, so
Go
that's
cut
fine.
into a PDP.
Yeah, Lawfully would be proud of me. Hopefully he listens to this at some point. But I was browsing some PDPs.
I wouldn't put one in my hands too, since
Yeah,
he's been talking about them.
yeah, I'd like to pick one up and check it out.
It
Like,
does feel nice. I'd like to go shoot one.
yeah, they seem all right. I mean, my problem is man, I've really nailed down standardization, and now I'm trying. The big thing I want is I want to get a couple drones and I want to get nods. So I'm like, I'm really trying to pinch my pennies and hold on to them,
Yeah.
'Cause that's going to be quite the penny pinching stretch for some nods.
I mean, if you stay in the digital world, they're you know they're not that bad.
Fine, go snuggle your PDP. Tell them old man butt wrinkles. I'd like to try it out. I think it probably is a good gun, but
I've been going down the rabbit hole with a lot of the digital with the digital night vision and thermal and shit like that, and there's a lot of really good reputable shit out there that's not that's not $4,000 fucking.
yeah, I seen Jay. He got a version 2 of what he runs, but I've been told by people that have run that and better, and they're like, man, you're honestly probably better off without it.
Well, I mean, that's the one you can't go into it expecting it to be a $4,000 set.
No, but
Like
with the digital, it's movement. It gets so choppy. Like it does it with my thermal too. If I move it,
yeah,
I'll get like a digital lag and I'll miss stuff. Like if I was just walking with that, it would make me sick.
oh yeah,
Like scoped up on a tripod, moving in between a target and then waiting for a shot. It's different than walking with it through the woods or like cornfields or something. Like if I was walking through a cornfield digital, I'd just probably throw up.
yeah, you probably would.
I'd just be better off just walking by moonlight and smacking my weapons light when I needed to, or run a red light, or if a purple slash. I think it's purple. Deer can't see a purple light, so that's what you walk to get to your tree stand or your ground blind early morning.
It's purple or
Purple light, yeah, you can't see it. It's not super bright, but it's enough for you to get situated before
yeah.
first.
Hmm. I don't see myself ever having to know that though.
Well, one day,
No.
and yeah, you may. I remember back in the day, Walmart used to sell this Burris flashlight, and it was I think it was $50, and back then $50 for a flashlight was kind of crazy. And it had red, purple, and just white. Well, it's not white then. It was like regular, like yellow light or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, back then $50 was some money. But yeah, I know somebody who has it, and we used it, and it worked. I couldn't believe it, and then I started researching it, and sure as shit, there was some intention behind it. Red for blood trail. When you hit like blood evening or morning, like if you're bow hunting, it'll show up white with a red light, so it'll pop a little bit better, so you can track easier.
Oh,
That light was made for a hunter. Put some thought into it. Comfortably numb said he'll be over there consoling himself with a C9. Shit, don't even be talking shit on a PDP, old man butt wrinkles. Goddamn,
what's a C9?
Canic, bro.
Oh, MC.
Got busted balls. I'd rather run a freaking Smith and Wesson SVD 9 than that shit. Give me an M&P in a heartbeat, brother. M&Ps ain't bad. That was probably the close second of what we were going to switch to if we were going to standardize off block. Would be probably M&P.
Middle 2.0.
There was one PD department and a corrections department looking at it around me, but they ended up just switching from 40 Glocks to back to the 9 Glocks. I think they even went back. I think they just I can't remember if they just picked up a batch of, or they just uncrated their box of Gen 3s. I think they went off the Gen 4 back to the Gen 3 for a while. And their corrections for sure. I think they did that for budgetary, but I mean, it's cheaper to train with when you're paying for it and you don't get
Yeah.
state funds. Makes sense to go back to the 9 for a lot of people. I mean, you guys know me. I can't really tell a difference in recoil. And if I had to have one and no long gun, I'd rather have 40 all day just for a little extra. But
Well, I think you helped solidify my thing. Then I'm gonna keep mine.
it's a C9, a high point. Oh, I thought it was a Canik 9. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, you can cuddle with that, boy. It'll keep you warm. That's a fucking shelter, bro. That's a bomb shelter.
You can always throw that bitch.
That's funny. Although we all give them shit, but every time I've ever shot a high point, it just goes bang. I've never had a failure with one.
I've never fucking really tried to make it fuck up either, though. So
Yeah, I mean it's not like there's a lot going on with it. Morally, you're just trying to work your trigger after working your press with a good gun.
yeah, it's not like I was trying to fucking mag dump it or anything. So
Yeah.
but yeah, I think you helped me solidify. I'm gonna keep my MV set up, and then maybe I'll get like a single little digital thermal, and then just start scrolling away money toward a good one.
Yeah. Honestly,
And see what goes on with this Ford, because if this Ford absolutely shits the bucket, then I'm kissing thermal goodbye completely.
I have on sale at Amazon just under 7. And I paid $1,000 for it last year. So I don't know. I like it. I'd rather I could have got a nicer one, but for
Because
the money,
I think I feel like with thermal, I would be sitting down and the digital wouldn't really bother me. Like I wouldn't be trying to run around with the thermal on anyway. But like if I went running and did something, I would want just my night vision on, which I paid a lot of fucking money for, and it can handle it.
right? Yeah. I mean, if I'm gonna take it off and walk around, I'll like put it in my chest pack or like in a GP pouch because you can still use it kind of like as a monocular for some spot and stock.
Yeah,
Just run your weapon light and your LPVO.
that's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah, it works. I mean, it works. It works for me for what I do with it. Obviously, I would like nods and that, but the main deal is it's your deterrent to people that got the money that can drop it on nods, right?
Yeah, and if I have a feeling that somebody sitting out there that has fucking nods on, I'm not moving around anyway. I'm gonna be sitting in one fucking spot with my fucking thermal
Right.
and freaking hiding.
Speaking of that, in Minecraft, sandbags are really cheap.
Yes, they are, and they're free if you live in a hurricane prone state.
Yeah, I mean, like you can buy. I mean, you can buy off Amazon. So if you're buying off Amazon, you had some kind of thing you were buying once a month or every 2 months that you always have shipped. I think it's $16 for like 60 bags. Just throw them in your cart and buy it with something. You can use them
Shit,
for
I've
storms.
never seen them that cheap.
Yeah, you can use them for storms. You can use them for like weight in your cars and stuff if you're in snow/ice areas or you got
I
block off
wanna
water.
I want to grab some and put some dirt in them and use them as planters.
There you go.
Little like not like planters, but you know what I mean, like
Yeah.
because I have an idea where
What up,
I
Grip?
want to cut. I got some really big PVC pipe, and I was thinking, the stuff that they use in construction to block the storm drains.
Yeah.
I was thinking about cutting holes in that because it would fit just perfectly inside of there, and then making that like and then having it kind of stacked up as on the deck
Yep.
as a space saving kind of a thing, but without having to run the whole hydroponic setup. But
Yep.
shit, if I can do it with freaking damn sandbags,
Yeah. Hey, Grip.
it saves me from having to go look on the side of the road for a freaking storm blocker drain thingy.
Right. Grip. We need to lock in a time. I want to do a chat with you. We need to talk of gardening and canning and what chat. Since you're way further down than I am, I'll take some pointers and whatnot. Be a good chat. What do you guys think?
I mean, she's got a plethora of knowledge. I will say that.
Yeah. I tell you what, that's if you had like a grit and a doctor and like a military guy and like a cop guy and then like a school
And a
teacher.
dentist.
Yeah, you like. The fuck was that? Something that scared the shit out of me.
Mhm.
I don't even know what the fuck it was. Probably a mouse or something. Jacob 2A, what up, brother? But yeah, anyway, I forgot what we were talking about.
How smart Grace is.
Oh, oh man, wish I could get in on that. Anyway,
Get a little distracted there.
huh?
Get a little distracted.
Yeah, I did, and then I forgot what the hell I was talking about. I was looking at, man, I tell you what, I almost bought another AR just because they're so cheap.
Almost bought what?
Almost bought another PSA AR just because they're so cheap.
I was just going over a few of mine this morning.
I was just like, man, like another one. But then I was like, I need another one like that entry level. Like, shouldn't I upgrade one? Like, take that money and make it a little bit higher end? I don't know. I have that dilemma a lot.
Well, what I did was I just waited until, my local guys needed some more used stuff in stock and went and traded them in and got something a little bit more higher end. Because they know how cheap of an ass I am, but they have no idea just how little I had into those builds. Like just how little.
Yeah. So I was trying to do. I was trying to trade one of mine in and up. I was trying to. I almost had a deal working for a Geisley, and I was like, boy, that's quite the step up. Just PSA trade in with some other stuff and some cash.
Mm-hmm.
I almost pulled the trigger, but I couldn't get the guy to meet me down a little bit. He was pretty high on what he wanted. I called up lawfully, and I was like, he was claiming it was basically equivalent to BCG, not BCG, BCM. And I was like, well, if I'm going to go up, I'm going to go minimum BCM from now on. You know,
Yeah, for the for
for the price, I think they're better.
for the price and the quality that a lot of these guys are like neck and neck to right now, and that's also I think a big reason why a lot of places aren't paying shit for shit.
Right.
So it's like I think the market's kind of equalizing right now a little bit. Who knows?
She said he's on his phone. Yeah, I'm on my hunt. Sorry, Grit. I'm walking. I tell you what, honestly, if, I can't tell if this. Well, I know this hip stuff's more than just nerve, but man, I tell you what, that might be the next thing I go under the knife for. This hip is a problem. I ain't gonna sit on my fucking ass collecting food stamps. I'm still gonna work. Still gonna work out because I'm not a piece of shit. Gotta be a man. Show my son.
You'll live longer too.
Yeah. I gotta show my son when things are tough, you gotta keep working, man.
And having that example will fucking mean something. He'll remember that shit his whole life.
Yeah. I tell you what, man.
Because I remember my grandfather fucking being, you know, pretty beat up since as old as I can remember. And even when I look back on the pictures when I was like 5 years old, he was still running a fucking apartment complex, collecting a fucking rent. Out there, freaking pictures of me with a rake in the hand next to him, fucking out, while he's cutting the grass, and me with a rake in my hand and shit. And looking at him like, damn, he already had some age on him.
Yeah,
Just
dude.
kept fucking plugging away, though. He never stopped. He just kept plugging away.
Man I ever known. And he still does more in his 80s than fucking I see people my age doing. I'm like, y'all are fucking pussies. My
Oh,
grandpa's fucking hauling deer back to the truck, cutting up deer, running this fucking. Can't remember where we're at. I think we're at a 1/4 acre garden right now, and then the orchard. But I'm like, my grandpa's out here fucking with this every goddamn day, and y'all can't even get off your ass eating Cheetos.
we had one guy. What's it called? Let's close that.
I'm putting nubs on the.
It was
So, yeah,
when I
bro.
was, huh?
Comfortably numbs on hopped on the treadmill with us. Fuck yeah.
Nice. See,
He's
look, you did
big,
some good.
like,
You did some good for the world.
dude, fuck yeah. That's dude, honestly, comfortably. That's way better than just some dude who's just gonna keep buying guns because you're just gonna be a loot drop for somebody, man. Like, I know I was just talking about buying a couple guns, but like, I'm out here fucking still walking, right? Like, your health is so much more than anything you're gonna prep because if you can't, and that's why the guys are like, man, we need a long gun up and plate carrier up. I'm like, dude, can you? All right, here's what you do. You take your normal daily route of if you're going to work or you're going to the store, whatever your normal routine is, it takes you a normal distance from home, right? Google Maps it and look at the miles. If it's 15, 20 miles, I want you to get your ass on a fucking treadmill and put your shit on with your get home bag or whatever you keep in your car. And everything else you're going to rat hole out of your car and put in your pockets with you last minute. All your extra flash, your bubble gum, whatever, your extra mag. You're going to take all multi-tool, you're probably going to blanket or jacket in there. All that shit the fuck on and walk your 20. And I guarantee you're going to shit can something before that walk's over.
There's
And,
gonna be a fucking pile of shit sitting next to that treadmill.
yeah,
Within 5 miles, there's gonna be at least half of that shit on the fucking ground, and you're gonna be like, nope,
I'm not
nope,
sure why
nope.
got rid of his AR-15 and a chest rig or a plate carrier, and I went to a sub 2K with 230 rounders. Why? Because it's fucking light. It's better than a pistol, not by much, but enough to be better than a pistol. And then you're going to be like, oh, wow, this 60-pound get home bag is fucking trash. I'm going to a 20-pounder. Or you're going
Because
to be like,
I was gonna say even
you know,
25 pounds is a lot
I bet this
over
bag.
over 5 hours of walking, man.
Oh, yeah, dude. I bet this sling bag won't even fucking be 10 pounds by the time I'm done with it. And this would honestly probably get everybody home from their job if they're within a day's walk. If you're within 25 miles of your house to home from work, a little 10, 12-pound bag is really all you need. Your EDC, couple mags, couple tourniquets, some snacks, some hydration. That's really all you need. You don't need to set up a fucking tent with a fucking hammock on your way home 20 miles. Just get your ass home. You sleep when you're there, you know?
Get your ass home.
Yeah, it might take 5, 8, 10 hours, but you'll get there. And then catch some Z's, and then load up your shit if you're gonna bug out, or see what this situation deems necessary, yeah, and go from there. But guess what? You're gonna be tired and sore that next day, but you got home, and you didn't need the long gun and a plate carrier.
Damn, what were you saying right before? Damn, I was gonna say something. I forget.
Got it on transit. Comfortably numb uses treadmill every day since you got it. Fuck yeah, brother. Proud of you. You've been good shit. Oh, you hear some geese? They're migrating. They're going to the river.
They're coming down my way.
Yep. Cold weathers are coming. The only time they fly at night is when they go to the river, so something must have spooked them off the field they were in. I know. I actually just had a bow hunter at work. He went out. He cut out Friday last week, and he said, "Fuck." For the 3 days he sat out in the tree stand, and he was trimming up branches and making sure his line of fires and shit were good, and brushing up his location a little bit. He's like, I shouldn't have even brought my bow out. He said I should have brought my AR because there's fucking coyotes everywhere.
Oh shit.
Yep. There.
And I'm pretty sure you can only have like a pistol with you if it's bow season, right?
Yeah, well, legally you can't. Here, you can't conceal carry with a pistol or with a. You can't pack a firearm during bow season here. I don't know
Fuck
anybody.
that.
Yep. Yeah,
Fuck
everybody I know
that.
does. Especially if they're on the river, because we got mountain lions, GPS collared and not. So I don't
Fuck
know.
that.
They don't walk around with a pistol when they're hunting.
Yeah, fuck that.
I sure as fuck wouldn't. You wouldn't catch me dead without a pistol on me. But out where I hunt, I
I'll show the damn game warden that. Look, there ain't no bullet holes in them.
got mountain
But
lions.
yeah, the hell of a lot faster than my bow.
Yeah. Look at me. I'm a tasty target. That's a lot of calories for them for the winter. They're going to
Mm-hmm.
get on me for sure. You know what I'm saying? We had large Canadian honkers in my neighborhood last week. No water around here. Yeah, they're migrating. I don't know where part of the country you live, right offhand comfortably. But yeah, they're migrating. They've been
I
migrating
wanna
for a while.
I wanna go up to one of the states and go do a shoot where for those sandhill cranes where you're able to take them out when they're
Yeah.
migrating over from Canada. Because man, I keep eyeballing the motherfuckers down here and they look tasty as fuck.
The only state you can't shoot them is Nebraska.
You can't shoot them in Florida either.
Really?
Yeah, they're protected.
I know you
You'll
can
get in
because
deep shit. You get in trouble if you hit them with your car. You get in trouble here.
oh shit. Yeah, you can't
Yeah.
shoot here because they stop on the migration process and they nest here.
Oh
And
really?
yeah, we get sandhill cranes at a bug out location 1, and National Geographic comes out every year and takes pictures. And then somebody who lives there has their like hobby is photography, and they have like a really high end camera. Like it looks like a fucking RPG when you're fucking taking pictures with the son of a bitch.
Wow.
Yeah, so like they're always asking like, "Hey, you mind if?" Because they bought pictures from them before because they get eagles that nest there and all kinds of shit. And they're like,
Mhm.
"Let me see your shots and see if they're better than what I got." And yeah, we call it Bob when we see a sandhill crane because if you get tourists running around and you say that there's one over here, they'll all go block your fucking driveway. And it's gay as fuck. So we call it Bob. That's our code word. So he usually gets some money for Bob pictures. So
I mean, and from the people that've been down here for a long time, they like to call them the ribeye in the sky. So I'm pretty sure they're fucking They're good. They're good stuff.
I don't know. I just like to take them out of the population so that way we quit getting tourists here. Blocking up the roadways piss me off. Yeah, get in there, water bottle. Yeah, this little pack though for $13, I'm pretty happy with it.
I mean, shit, you can't complain for that price.
Yeah, fuck, if it breaks for $13, I'll just get over it. I mean, you can't even go to fucking a drive-through restaurant and get a meal for one person for that anymore.
Not at all.
Because the dollar menu don't exist anymore. It's the value menu everywhere. Unless you go to like Wendy's and get like their whatever meal for like $5 or $6 or whatever. That's like all their small burger, like 2 small burgers, a small fry, and a small drink, which is enough. I mean, that'll make your grumble go away, you know. But all right, y'all. I'm gonna call it here. I gotta go take a shit. I might have to jog back before I crap my pants.
Oh shit.
I'll catch y'all later. Deuces. Thanks for hopping on with me, everybody. We got 11 people watching. Y'all are cool. Keep going, old man butt wrinkles. Get your mile in, buddy. Got love for you. KP, what up, brother?